So, at the age of 18, in my gap year, 3 weeks, I headed round Europe on a bit of an interrail trip. From the good, the bad, to the ugly, to the beautiful cities, to the people. Enjoy coming along on the adventure. So this is a huge station, it's like an airport. So I somehow navigated the station, found the right platform and went to Leiden to get a connection and made it to Leeuwarden. So I've just arrived at my auntie's house and this is luxury. I have my own room, wow. And she was like, oh, just put all your dirty washing here and I'll wash it. And I'm used to scavenging and wearing old dirty clothes and not washing things and so I basically just sorted out my stuff, and what a luxury it was to not have to worry about people coming in and stealing stuff, just having my own personal space. I then put literally everything in the wash, and my auntie was so nice and prepared me like this healthy salad. And that day I somehow hit 250k subscribers, so we reused my cousin's 12-year-old birthday balloon to make this. My cousin then basically sat and stalked me, which was so cute in a way. So basically all my clothes are in the wash, so I'm having to wear my 14-year-old cousin Tisa's trousers, and they're very tight. They're like really short on me. So I'm currently just in the car with Norcha, and we are heading to see my grandma, my Oma, and to see my other auntie and to see my other cousin. You excited?
Yes.
Yes. So we then headed to my auntie's house, and she has these really cute cats, and this is the first time I actually got to see them. They're only like 1 year old. Both Folkert and my dad are allergic to cats, but I'm such an animal lover. So here we have paper noten, which Oma has given me. She was just telling us how to get the perfect paper noten. So right now they're a little bit too hard, so apparently we're going to leave the bag open a little bit just to soften it up. Very good. Vegan. We then just had, you know, classic family banter as you do. There's my grandma, my Oma, there's Norcha. Oh, and then, you know, as you do as a family, all of us cousins were teaching my auntie how to floss. I can't say I'm the pro of all pros, but, you know, I have got it down. And then that evening I headed to watch my other cousin Tees. He is such a pro ice skater, and I sometimes watch the live streams of his competitions, but it was so cool to be able to see it happen in real life and be able to support him, although it was freezing there, not gonna lie. We're watching Tees. Look at his little outfit. Oh, Tees, love you. The next day, this was the ultimate tour of Friesland. My auntie basically took me on a whistle-stop tour of all the main places in Friesland that she could think of. We got up at like 6 AM. So we headed first to Sloten, which is this tiny, adorable little town. We didn't even see a single soul. And then we headed to Hindelopen, which is similar but a bit bigger. So beautiful on the sea. It had such a rural feel with all the sheep, such a small town as well. The Netherlands has such like a big boat culture as well, like even my auntie and stuff, they always go on boat holidays, they all know how to sail. But yeah, despite going to Friesland to visit my family almost every single year of my life, I don't know Friesland that well. We then headed to Workum, and this was so special because my late grandfather, who I never met, actually grew up in a bakery here, so I got to visit it and kind of feel my heritage.
Folkert's restaurant. I have never seen Folkert's name. Folkert's restaurant.
So we just sat and chilled at Folkert's. And the weather was just so beautiful, especially for October. We then headed to Harlingen, which is a bit bigger, more like a harbour boat town, and you can actually go from Harlingen to the beautiful Dutch islands like to Schelling. So I'm currently just in Harlingen after a adventurous day, basically a cultural educational day of Friesland. So yeah, we're currently just at this bakery, and thankfully they're making a vegan sandwich, which is cool. So they've got hummus and nuts and things that they're putting on it, and lettuce, and I'm impressed that they have an option. And my auntie's just gone to the toilet, so I'm waiting for her. But the weather is stunning. It's a beautiful day. I did have to get up at 6 AM because we dropped off my cousin Tees at school. So I'm a bit exhausted. I'm not up to speed with my getting up early. Bit of a jam-packed day because after we do all our little adventures, we're also going to it's like a trampoline place, like a whole place full of trampolines. I'm going with my cousins and their friends. Later we're visiting the puppies that my cousins and my auntie are getting. They're looking for a puppy, so by some crazy luck I get to come with them and choose a 3-week-old puppy. Look how beautiful this baguette is. They put some hummus on, they had vegan cheese, they had nuts, cucumber, love it.
I have, they call it a healthy bread. I don't know if it's that healthy, but it's with egg and ham, and they put something, salad they make themselves.
Yeah, amazing.
And
Cheers.
it's big. Look like this.
If you've ever thought I'm a mature adult, here is where I dispel the myths. I'm actually just such a child. All my Dutch cousins are younger than me, so I have always had to be that sensible, mature one. But I went with my cousin and her friend to this amazing jump style place, and I basically just jumped around for like a good hour. I can't do any fancy gymnastic stuff, I'm sorry, but I did just bounce around. And there's Nor. We're going to see puppies. And guys, I'm sorry, what the actual hell? Look at these 3-week-old puppies. Oh my god. They're Havanese dogs, if you're wondering, and they were adorable. My family have been looking to have a dog for a very long time, and they basically decided that now is the time. So they got to choose a puppy, and they knew they wanted a boy, and they knew they wanted to call it Tommy, and they chose this cute little guy, and he's gonna be their Tommy, which is amazing. But I'm sorry, what luck that I happened to be there on the day that they went to see puppies. Like, could I have asked for a better trip? Like, what? Now enjoy some classic sibling banter.
Wat zou je dan doen?
Do you like the dog?
Nortje was actually pretending to shave Tisa's hair with this card. I don't even know how it happened, but yeah, I love the imagination of kids.
Papa durft hem niet.
I then went and watched Nortje play hockey, and she is amazing. Look at her sassy little socks. I don't know why sporting skill skipped me, but yeah, my cousins are pretty amazing at sport. Sport is such a big thing in the Netherlands. Like, they train like at least 4 times a week, both Nortje and Ties, in ice skating and hockey.
Dat heel de wereld van mij was, zit nog veel te diep in mij. Hey. Dat is verleden tijd. Hey.
Good morning. Oh, this breakfast. You don't know how much I have missed porridge. Oh, so luxury. So I've just washed my hair and I used up the last bit of the conditioner I brought. So basically I packed the exact amount because tomorrow I'm going back home. But my hair is very, very knotty and in need of better hair products, which I have at home. So today I'm actually going into my cousin Hoop's school, and I'm basically going to teach their class an English lesson. I am by no means qualified to do this at all, apart from the fact that I speak English, so I have kind of no idea what I'm going to do, but should be fun. I basically just hyped myself up while I was getting ready for the fact that I was going to be teaching in a school. Like, what? I made myself a lunchbox and also made myself a sandwich for then, because even though I already had breakfast, I was still hungry. And then I got to the school.
Get in the classroom ready.
I didn't film the start at all because I just think it was kind of wrong to come in and suddenly film everyone with a camera. But basically, I just introduced myself in Dutch. I talked about my YouTube channel, and then I also did this exercise with them to teach them some basic things that you can say in English, just to like introduce yourself and stuff. I basically did this Q&A thing with paper, which I'm not going to say because it'll take too long, but if you're intrigued, let me know.
So I'm currently just teaching the class, and we've just played 2 rounds of Simon Says. Hey everyone! So now we're going to just film the final champions round of Simon Says. So here we go. I'm gonna set up the camera here. No pressure. Okay. Right. And then we'll move the camera so you guys will do it. Okay. Simon Says sit down. Simon Says stand up. Simon Says turn around. Simon Says put your hand on the table. Put your hand on your head.
Do you know what? I am so impressed with how captivated these children were by this game. Like, it was just the best time ever. I felt like a child. A child, but equally in the like controlling leadership position of not being a child. I love that they'd never even heard of the game either, because it was just so new to them and they loved it so much.
Simon Says keep jumping. Simon Says stop. Simon Says put your hand on your shoulder. Simon says put your hand on your elbow. Simon says put your hand on your hand. Simon says put your hands on your head. Simon says put your hands on your hips. Put your hands on your tummy.
It did teach them basic actions and really like tested their understanding, especially because it was based on how quickly you could do it as well.
It says open the book. Simon says put your hand on your knee. Simon says put your hand on your foot.
But yeah, this was the champions round, so we'd already played 2 rounds, so they pretty much knew what they were doing.
Simon says put your hand on someone's head. Okay, right, we're gonna get really like time now, so the last person to do it is out, okay? Simon says stand up, turn around. This is the champion! Way! Yay!
Because we had 5 minutes left and they'd been working so hard, I agreed to let them go outside, obviously asking the teacher first. And basically I taught them how to play Stuck in the Mud, which if you don't know what it is a classic British playground
Are you
game.
all ready to play?
Yeah.
So who's gonna be up? I'll be up. You're gonna be up. Yeah, come on, you're
Right now.
You're gonna be up. And you. You're
I'm a mean.
Run.
Why can't we run?
So then everyone just pelted off and I felt super unfit because I couldn't catch some of these 11-year-old children. But no, it was such good fun.
So how's your English, guys?
Also, another rule, their primary school teacher wanted it to be super immersive. So all the kids had to try and speak English to me and I had to just try and only speak English back.
Yeah. Do you understand what stuck in the mud means?
A little bit.
It means like you're stuck in like mud.
Yeah. Oh!
So have you guys had fun?
Yes! Yes, I'm just gonna react to this video.
I think you guys are famous.
Yeah!
Oh, hello! I found you. This is the winner. Yay! Move in.
And then, oddly, loads of them wanted like photos and stuff with me, which is so strange. So yeah, it became like a little meet and greet, which was very cute and quite surreal. And I think it was super strange for Hoop because obviously I'm his cousin, so it was weird that like all his friends were like, yeah, I want a photo with your cousin.
Mini family photo. Yes. Okay.
I love this photo so much. We then headed for a cheeky lunch and the weather was so nice. I had this nice smoothie bowl. We sat outside the Olderhover, which is where we were going afterwards because I've never been and my auntie actually had never been up there either. The Olderhover is, as you can guess, old. No, it's actually such a stunning building. It had the narrowest spiralling staircase. It was kind of terrifying.
Third flight.
But when we got up there, the views were so worth it. Just staring out at Leeuwarden.
Mooi or Hoop?
Well, this is creepy. If you're scared of heights, look away now. The wind was flowing in my hair and it just felt so freeing and wonderful.
It's a bit windy, isn't it? Hoop understands very, very good English. Hoop was in the lesson that I gave this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his English was very good, so he understood. Was I embarrassing? Oh.
We then headed all the way back down, and as I say, it was quite steep and quite narrow. We headed to a street which was voted best street in Holland, and then I went and tried some Dutch liquor because, you know, Friesian experience. It had like an aniseed licorice type taste, which I really liked.
Yay! Talk us through the dinner for today.
Well, we're going to make some wraps. I've just
Fajitas.
made something, I hope it's nice.
That looks so good. Wow.
I put pumpkin and an onion and peppers and coriander and in other words cashew nuts.
Yeah, amazing.
I hope it's nice. We're gonna
It looks
try
so good. You made soup as well?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What a treat. Ooh.
tomato soup.
Tomato, amazing. How good this looks. Oh. The before shot. And this is vegan cheese. So I'm hoping it melts because you never know with vegan cheese. Oh, we've got a pro chef on our hands.
But that will be on YouTube again. Amazing uncle.
He is amazing. Dessert, we've got chocolate fudge brownie, vegan, Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
And now somehow it has come to my last day of travels. So I'm just about to go to bed. I'm a little bit shattered. I need to wake up at 6 AM tomorrow. But yeah, what a trip. Going to that school was so much fun. Seeing my family has been amazing, even if it's only been for a few days. And my Dutch has definitely improved. Like, it's still bad, but my understanding is almost top notch. Just woken up, 6 AM, and I have to get up this early because all my cousins and everyone leave. Another beautiful breakfast. Oh, look how gorgeous. Look at the berries. Berries, guys, like how luxury is that? And then somehow started packing again. Currently just trying to pack my bag, and it's a bit of a struggle because I've been given things like gifts, and I'm bringing back sweets and stuff for family, and my bag is small as it is, so trying to fit this all in is a struggle. Here we go. So I managed to somehow zip this thing closed. Like, that was a real challenge. This thing as well has got a bit more space, but it's kind of doesn't really want to fit here. Here I've just like chucked as many of the sweets as I can, but I've still got like stuff. Okay, can we just appreciate this? So this is a lunchbox that goes like this, and it was given to me by my auntie as a gift, and I've just packed it for my travels, and look how cute that is. Seeing that bag by the door, knowing that I was going home, was so weird. So I'm just about to leave now, and I'm so sad.
I feel so sorry to go, but it was so great, Jade.
Oh, it's been such a lovely few days, and I owe Monique a lot for staying with her.
No, it was fun. It was fun.
Really
I liked it.
It was, yeah. Bye.
Bye, Jade. Have a good journey.
Thank you. Shout out to Monique for giving me the coolest Friesian experience and for being a gem. Ironically, I had the last mint in the packet, and it was the English peppermints, so perfect timing. I didn't actually sleep because I never slept on a train. As a solo traveller, I didn't feel like I should, but I was tired. Okay, so I missed my train. I did leg it with my stupid big bags, like I did leg it, but I had a 4-minute transfer time between the two connecting trains, and the train was 3 minutes delayed, so there was not a lot of chance. Okay, so wow, update. That was really scary actually. So I got on that train where you saw me, and turns out I'd got on the back of the train, which is why it was so empty in the carriage, and the back was being separated from the front of the train, which basically meant that the train was going to leave without me, and this guy banged on the window and was like, get out. But then the doors shut and they were locked, so I couldn't get out the train, and I had to get on this train to be at Amsterdam in time. So this lovely guy ran up to like the train controller and was like, stop, like get this girl out the train. And I got out the train, then I went in the rest of the train, and it was so busy, it was like packed full with all my stuff. There was no way I could do it. But this other girl, American girl, had also been on another carriage which was leaving, so I made friends with her, I chatted with her loads on the train, which was nice, which is why I didn't really film either. But now I just changed again at, I don't even know where I am, somewhere, and now I'm going to Amsterdam Centraal. Oh my god, such a fashionista, wow, look. Get that head bobble, why not? I think I'm gonna miss this look actually. Yeah, might just have to wear this around the house. And then I was in London again. I'm on home turf, I'm in the UK, and bad news is I realised that I forgot my amazing, beautiful lunchbox tin. It somehow slipped out of the plastic bag, so it's somewhere in Europe, which is a real shame. You know what? I feel almost euphoric, like crazy, being back in the UK. Like I'm seeing all these English signs, and it's St Pancras, and it's like, whoa, I don't know. It's like, it's come full circle. My trip has come full circle. And I did it, and I'm fine.
Oh, my hair.
Oh, love you. I don't even know what this photo is, but it just makes me laugh so much. I just laid down with Holger for the last, like, hour, and we've just been talking, catching up. all the goss. Oh, I love Volker so much. Oh, and now I'm gonna get ready for bed because I'm tired. But I'm back. I'm home.
How heavy is it again?
I've no idea.
Probably like half my weight.
Oh, it's literally at its lightest.
Why am I struggling so much then? Jesus.
I had to carry this all day long. On the trains, sometimes I stand up.
You're just like trying to push back.
I'm very happy to be back though. No, that's a lie. What am I saying?
Wait, what?
I'm happy. I'm very, very happy to see Volker and the fam. But I also kind of wish I was still travelling.
Take me with you next time.
Yeah, Volker's had some good times in year 11.
Yeah, totally. Thrilling. Especially without you.
It was so cute. I was just telling them all my stories. Not all my stories.
Quite a lot as well. It's good. All good stories though. It weren't really like, bad ones.
So mentally exhausted now, but
You can relax a bit now.
I was saying Volker should ditch school tomorrow and we could just have the day together, but too good of a student.
No, I can't really do the catching up. No, it's
I'm
all
joking.
the important lessons as well. Honestly, I wish, like...
Good night, Volk.
Your hair's on my face. Good night. Right. Like this video because Jade's now back in town. All of like those consistent uploads are going to be back pretty soon. Gonna get those videos from UnJaded Jade that you all missed. And there's also going to be some vlogs coming out, or is that part of this?
This is going to be the last vlog, so...
Oh, I hope you enjoyed all the vlogs. There's going to be some more travelling vlogs coming up soon.
Are there?
Yeah, wait and see. Yeah, when you go on you... No?
Oh!
Yeah?
Like in a few months?
Yeah. So like the video. And that's it, bye.
Yay! How are you finding it?
Ridiculous.
You're not even...
I'm struggling with this.
There's no water in it though.
I don't think I could go travelling, like, Jesus Christ.
Guys, this is the end. This is the end of my interrailing adventure. What? Thank you so much for supporting this series. Like, if you watch them all, I love you so much. This must have been at least 100 hours of editing. Like, I kid you not, this has been a real project. I'm so proud of these videos. I'm so proud of myself for going alone. And I really hope you feel as though you've come with me because I did feel like I had you guys there in my pocket. Let me know if I've inspired you to have your own adventure. It doesn't need to be big. It can be as small as taking a train on your own, you know? Go out of your comfort zone just a little bit. It's good for you. Bye guys, I love you.